How about that snow? As we showed you earlier in the newscast, they're getting walloped in South Jersey and down around D.C. and Baltimore as well. For more now, let's go to meteorologist Chris Knowles in the Weather Center as always. Chris.
Hi, Peter. So close yet so far. We almost really got it today. Instead, just flurries. And folks to the north of the city, absolutely nothing. Time to walk and talk. We'll start you out with a radar shot. Now, this is good news for, everybody in the northeast and mid-Atlantic. This storm is moving offshore now, moving due east, and boy, still now down in the southern portions of Delmarva Peninsula where they really got the wet, heavy snow. It could have been worse for us today. Here we go with some snow totals for you. Bear, Delaware, that's just south of Wilmington, at 25 inches. The airport at Philadelphia, this just in, 28, worst February storm ever. D.C. so far, 25.5, and in the mountains of western Maryland, 3 feet. Yeah, we go up to Caribou, Maine, where the high temperature day was 12 degrees. Feel free. We're taking you all the way out west. Now, this is what Peter mentioned, these mudslides in California. Why are we showing them? This is a midweek weather maker for us that could be a snowstorm. Why not us? Why didn't we get the business? Dry air from this Canadian high, right? Whipping on down like this, a dry northeasterly flow. That was eroding that snow before it could ever hit the surface and also blocking it, keeping it down to the south. Our jet stream really flattened out. It went all zonal on us, and so helped pushing this thing this way instead of allowing it, as we said, to come up to the north. And also, by the way, tapping into copious amounts of tropical moisture. This thing was like a big giant straw, sucking it up first from Gulf of Mexico and Atlantic Ocean. So, not us this time. 33 degrees in the park. That was just after midnight. We've been falling throughout the day compared to where we should be, 39 and 27, just a trace of snowfall in Central Park. So, we escaped this one. 21 degrees right now in Roe Park, and the wind chills are not pleasant. Good places like Rockaway Park at 28, a little bit of snow for them, and Adams at 25. You got the snow. Watch this storm go away. High pressure building in temporarily. But here comes this other business. This, believe it or not, you can see that beginning to move into the central part of the country. That is from California. It is trucking across the country, and by Wednesday, we could be breaking out that snow desk again.
Oh, great.
18 degrees on the overnight and feeling a lot colder. The wind chills in the single digits tomorrow. Not even freezing, windy and cold, but the sunshine. Here goes the 5-day forecast. We're okay in terms of cloud cover-wise the first part of the week. Tuesday, we're going to bring in those clouds, and we are watching with both eyes Wednesday, which could be, again, that mudslide maker in the burn areas of Southern California could be bothering us with a snowstorm. And the difference, at least so far on the forecast models, is that we are included. Stay tuned.
You know what? Don't want to miss the party.
No,
I guess not.
How about
all right, Chris, thank you very much.
And now we got our guy Chris Knowles down at Pix Plaza. What do you got for us, Chris?
Jay, how you doing tonight? We are live indeed on the snow desk out here at the Pix 11 News Plaza. Right now, as you mentioned, the winds are kind of gusty right out of the north. Those are the wind chill in the mid-teens. I want to give you a little background on the storm and tell you the damage it's done and what's coming our way. We start you out with some video from down south. We're in Virginia first, where it's been a mess. 4,000 plus car crashes, 500 people stranded in their cars. They had to call out the National Guard to come get them. Unfortunately, we are receiving word of 3 dead, 29,000 people without power. Now, over to Washington, D.C., where they are looking at a record 24-hour snowfall, officially around 17 inches, but some areas getting more than that. No public transportation. The airports are shut down. Get this, the Andrews Air Force Base crew had to come out and plow to let the president come back home from his climate summit. He usually takes the chopper home, not this time. Motorcade, Smithsonian museums all shut down. Philly is bad too. The mayor has declared a snow emergency. They moved the time back of that ball game tomorrow on the gridiron. Back here live in Midtown Manhattan, we are told that there are 365 salt trucks ready to go, 1,700 plows at $1 million plus an inch. This is going to be a costly storm. We are live at the Pix 11 Snow Desk. Peter, back to you.
Chris Knowles at the Snow Desk. Thanks a lot, Chris.
Windy day looks to be giving way to a windy night, everybody. Here is Chris with more on that. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Jim, yeah, quite breezy out there. Check this out. Tonight through noon tomorrow, we're talking about a wind advisory everywhere around the viewing area tonight, so not going anywhere. And, boy, that's going to affect the way it feels on the skin tonight as well. First, take a look at wind gusts, and look at that. 32 miles an hour at LaGuardia, 38 up in White Plains on the island, 30 miles an hour at the airport there in Islip, and our folks on the shore, 24 miles an hour in Belmar. Those are the gusts. The actual speed, it's not much better in a lot of places. All this bringing colder air down from the northwest, so it feels chilly on the skin. Feels right now on the streets, 38 in town, 34 up in Westchester and Bridgeport at 39, 35 down the beach too. So everybody feeling the chill tonight. Radar showing an improving picture, I suppose you could say. Just a couple of bands from a storm system well up to our north and east. You know, it was an issue earlier for the eastern Long Island, central and eastern Long Island, coastal Connecticut, and boom, there is our guy spinning. And you get right up in here, put two eyes on it. There's a little bit of orange and red in the middle of this, so heavy rains for some on the coast, and you get in the upper elevations, 4 to 7 inches of snow. Our problem from this will just be the gusty winds out of the northwest. Now, those winds out of the northwest helping to dry things, but feeling cooler tonight. We did 50, and that was this morning. We've been going down a little bit since then. Islip 49 for high. Bridgeport 50 degrees, your high temperature. That compares with, well, quite nicely with our normal temperatures. So we're still there. It seems like it's been kind of warm this month. Places like West Englewood tonight still in the middle 40s, 45 there. Long Beach at 48, Morganville 44. And up in Little York and Milton, they're reporting 40, 42 degrees. Great to have you both with us, as well as Mount Kisco at 43. Around the region tonight, we're looking a little bit cooler in western Pennsylvania. We'll be keeping an eye on those temperatures along the Great Lakes. Why? Well, as we mentioned, we're developing that pretty strong northwesterly flow across them, and you know what that means. That means lake effect snow. But that's their problem. Normal temperature for this time of year, right? So far, we're combining average or afternoon highs and morning lows, and we're supposed to be at 48.5, and so far we've done 51.5. A couple degrees here, but guess what? 6 warmest ever, he says, so far. And so with just a few days left, the point we're trying to make is it ain't been so bad this month, all right, to put it technically speaking. In terms of temperature, 40 on the overnight, but feeling cooler with that gusty northwesterly wind, and, you know, another cool day all along the East Coast. Highs tomorrow, you know, right around average, we think. Look ahead. We'll spin this guy out of here, Gulf of Maine. Take your wind, take your rain, and everything else on away from us, and high pressure builds in behind us. So, you know, rest of this holiday weekend's looking good. Saturday and Sunday especially will warm things up, but we'll welcome in a couple of clouds with it. You know, you give and take. That's the way it goes. Here's what it looks like on the surface, starting with tonight. We have that colder air. Boy, look at that. Coming down from Canada. There's our low, giving us the windy conditions. We're pushing him on out of here and looking for some improvements in the Sunday. Milder temperatures, a couple of more clouds. Partial clearing tonight, as we mentioned, but very windy with that wind advisory in effect for tomorrow. Not bad. 51 average, sun and clouds and windy. 5-day forecast time looks something like this. We're looking for a great day on Sunday. Milder temperatures in the middle 50s or so. 55 on Monday with some showers. 45 on Tuesday and colder and mostly cloudy. We're starting to get some chilly morning lows, Heidi, so I want to caution you especially. I know you get cold. Bundle up next weekend.
No, I like the cold. You're thinking of somebody else.
Oh, yeah, that was Jen.